Thank you. My family and I are real excited to be here this evening. Melinda, who's been with me all the way, and my parents, Ward and Alta Barger, who drove in from Chattanooga, approaching their 92nd birthday. And my daughter and son-in-law, who was an all-conference performer in baseball at Carson-Newman. Glad that you folks are here. I was telling someone earlier that this is supposed to be an athletics event and people awarded for their athletics achievement. My dad is still active in the senior games, and in the 85 to 89-year-old age group, he still holds the United States record in high jump. So give him a hand. He's still active. I can't match Brock in preaching, but we're real excited to be here this evening because of the camaraderie we have with so many folks in this room. That's what makes tonight so special. Those of you who know me know that I'm a big reader of the book of Proverbs, and there's a verse in Proverbs that says iron sharpens iron, and you can paraphrase that verse, and it's really applicable to those of us who've enjoyed membership in the Southland Conference. You could say iron sharpens iron, therefore one conference school sharpens another. I've always believed that healthy competition among the membership in the South Atlantic Conference is what really breeded the respect and accountability we have toward one another. I had an opportunity to interview a number of finalists for head coaching positions at Carson-Newman. And in that process, as we were talking about the competition within the South Atlantic Conference, I could always say to them with confidence that when you go to a sister institution in the league to compete, there'll be a genuine effort to provide you a clean place to dress. If you have a student athlete that needs assistance, those training room facilities will be made available to you. You'll get good coverage from sports information. It's a credit to so many people in this room that foster that kind of atmosphere for our student athletes to compete in within the South Atlantic Conference. As I would sit around the table with my colleagues on the Athletic Directors Council, I saw that their heart was very similar to the heart that I had at Carson-Newman. I made decisions and tried to solve problems at Carson-Newman after answering two fundamental questions. Will the decision I make promote the welfare of the student athlete? And two, will it protect the integrity of the institution? And I saw that kind of spirit around the table in the Athletic Directors Council. And so you ought to be real proud of the ADs that labor and love and serve together to direct the league in such a positive way. You know, it's pretty neat. We all have roles of leadership in intercollegiate athletics, and we want so badly to lead and feed the student athletes in such a way that they can be different makers in life. And the expectation is for the student athlete to sometimes follow and swallow. And it's so much easier when you know that you're competing in a league, in a conference, where sportsmanship trumps gamesmanship. And again, each of you needs to be commended for fostering that kind of attitude on your campus. To me personally, tonight is much more than recognition. Recognition fades in time, but relationships last forever. And that's really what this is tonight. It's a relationship. In retirement, I've had the opportunity to reflect often on the winning tradition and the great legacy of Carson-Newman athletics. And when I've reflected on that, my thoughts, as I thought about tonight, is the fact that Carson-Newman is a charter member of the South Atlantic Conference and remains today a member in good standing. And so I would say to my colleagues and friends at Carson-Newman, thank you for the nomination. President AD's Council, Conference Office, thank you for your vote of confidence and confirmation, and for the members of the South Atlantic Conference. Thank you for this lasting relationship.